Welcome to the Wifi Drone pilot. Actually, today I'm here back in the north, in the Cork Tree, North Creek, North Wales area in Grand Talk. And I'm here again with the CCE Sparrow 2 Pro Shadow Pro Wi-Fi drone. And I decided to give this drone a second chance. My first flight didn't go well at all with this drone, but I decided to get a second chance. I'm one who believes in second chances. So let me get it in the air and let me try out some of the intelligent flight features and see if they work this time. I have gone through the manual from cover to cover, and I believe in the first video, some of the errors were mine. I believe that this drone is going to fly much better today.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something.
And so we have the drone in the air. Again, it's pretty stable. Let me just put it up in the high speed. I am still having issues with the SD card. I don't exactly know why. I have a 32 gig SD card, and the manual says that it could be a 4 gigabytes, 8 or 16. I have a 32. Maybe I have to put a smaller one in. And the drone is what? Going up and down, up and down. But without further ado, let me take it up. Just push it out a little. Ah, yes, quite fast, quite responsive today. Let me just check out some of the intelligent flight features here. 81% on the battery. So let me try the first one, follow. So this is the follow here. And it is following me. So the follow walks. It's quite a distance though. But here it is following me. So the only issue now it seems is this SD card to get sorted out. But it is following me. And it's a GPS follow, so it's just following the controller. Not any sort of advanced active tracking or anything like that. So it's following quite well. Let me see if I could just fool it here. I know it's backing up. It's backing up to keep me. So that works. That works fine. Let me get out of that then. Let me get out of that. Probably let me go up a little higher. And let me try. It's pretty windy here. Let me try a circle and see how that would go. So for the circle, I long press the button here on the controller, and immediately it went into some sort of dance. But let's see. And it's circling very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. It is working. And it seems that we have a crooked horizon as it goes around. Now it straightens up. So yeah, the circle is actually working here. Just look for another of the intelligence. So we did I see there is what's this one? Okay. There's a waypoints. So there is waypoints here. Let me just make a circle tight here and see if waypoints work. So fine. I don't seem to be getting the waypoints to work here. Let me try again to see. Put them very close, very close. Yes, it seems like it's working now. So doing it turned. Yeah, it seems like the waypoint is very gimmicky here. It's moving, but I don't see that it is very it's doing something. It's doing something. It is indeed doing something. It's moving. It's not very precise. So I think that is the best that it is going to do on these waypoints. Let me just get out of that. So let's say that waypoints kind of work. Let's forget about that. It's still performing. Ah, and I think that's it. So thing back control here. So what else we have? So waypoints kind of work. Follow definitely work. Circle works. It's a pity that we can't get anything at all on the SD card. But let me just fly out a distance. It's flying quite smooth, quite responsive this time. Didn't get that impression in my first flight. It's very slow and jerky. But I'm out quite a ways there, like 338 meters. So let me just turn around. And head back to the home point. Quite strong breeze. It's coming very slowly. Really making heavy weather of it here. But it performs much better. Much better in this second flight than it did in the first one. And maybe some of the fault should be on my shoulders. So this is another location here. In fact, this is on another island. But what I did is that I inserted yet another SD card, and I'm still having the same issue that I can't format the SD cards. So I've tried the various SD cards of different sizes. I'm still having the problem. So what you're seeing is still a screen recording. I don't know why the SD card is not formatting at all. And you could see the drone is actually moving around a bit. There's no wind or anything like that. And it is just rather jittery, very dodgy in the air, but it is quite responsive. It um, responds well to the stick inputs. It flies smooth, but it's just it moves around, not very comforting at all to fly. And this is one that you have to keep very close and well within line of sight at all times. But I keep saying it's a very good looking drone. It looks it looks great, slick, big and powerful, and it has some power to it at times, but it is not something that I would really recommend at all, not even for a beginner. But it could be I believe it could be fun to fly, and I quite enjoy flying it, especially after the initial flight where I had a lot of issues, not so on this flight, a little bit more steady, but still moves around a lot. So I am just going to go back to the final clip where I started off this flight. So I'm bringing it back manually here. Hasn't been easy, but I finally made it. I'm back overhead, 28% on the battery. So let me just land it. So much better flight, but unfortunately, this is not a drone that I would actually recommend at all. It would be a nightmare for beginner, someone who have never flown a drone before. It seems to be have too many issues. Gathering satellites, getting off the ground. It drifts a lot. It's not the most stable or the most steady drone in the air. It responds very slow, even in the high speed. It responds very slow to the sticks input. But it's a good looking drone. Must give it that. So yeah, I cannot in good conscience recommend this one at all. Now, if you like this video, please share, please like, please give it a thumbs up. And I see you very shortly in another review with another drone, and hope I do not have the same issues that I have with this one. Now I'm trying to bring it back towards me, and it's, I tell you, it's not even responding. I'm trying to bring it down, it's coming down very slowly. It is giving me a low battery beep at 24%. And I'm trying to land this drone, and man, it doesn't want to land at all. It has a very nice controller. Fairly well built. The drone itself is fairly well built. It's very cheap and it flies like its price. A very cheap drone. So, cheers, and I'll see you very shortly in my next video, the CCE Sparrow 2 Shadow Pro Wi-Fi drone. Don't buy it.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through.